Save the World has been updated once again, and we have the home base status report 8.5 2020, basically just giving us an update of the venture rewards levels and a little bit of information about what is to come in Fortnite Save the World. We have Dennis Jr. returning with axe eliminations, nothing really cool, fun and amazing about that, but we're getting the surround pound available August 7th in the store. Definitely something that you should consider grinding for. We have an update for Hit the Road, and I've said this quite a few times. I absolutely don't enjoy Hit the Road in any way whatsoever. I almost swore never to play it again unless we would be getting a crazy hero or something that just made it so that we had to play Hit the Road, and we are getting Para, Sword, Jess, and Outlander that has the Saurian perk abilities heal for 7.2% of max health when used, and the Commander Plus perk that heals for 21.5% of max health when used. This is, if this isn't a typo, it is beyond crazy, being able to heal more than 20% of your health whenever you use an ability. So apparently I have to play Hit the Road because they're just putting so much healing power into this like perk that I need to have it. So it's a little bit frustrating because I really don't like Hit the Road, but I simply need this hero. So that is pretty much all we had in terms of Fortnite Save the World updates. We also have Redline Ramirez coming in the event store from August 14th, a sniper perk with increased sniper damage. Nothing cool, fun and amazing, but I mean it's a nice hero to have for the collection. So I just wanted to briefly touch the Ventures event that we have in Fortnite Save the World, the very first iteration of Ventures that I have been enjoying a great deal. I have a great deal of Fortnite Save the World accounts. I have completed Ventures on my main account. I am level 50. Nothing in Ventures make me want to go beyond that because it will give me the last hero supercharger. So I've been raking in all of the supercharger rewards that I can from Ventures on my main account. What I wanted to do was just to talk a little bit about how Ventures is and what the difference is for different players in regards to playing and enjoying Ventures, because as many of you know, I recently started a brand new Fortnite Save the World account. I have progressed through Stonewood, I reached Plankerton, and then I went into Ventures, so I can look at Ventures now from an endgame player's perspective and from a completely newbie perspective as well. And I wanted to just touch a few of the things that I have felt about Ventures and some of the pros and cons of the Ventures concept based on my gaming with it so far, with a max level player that has completed Ventures and with a low powered players that is currently level 17 in Ventures. I'm gonna be starting out talking about Ventures from an endgame player's perspective. I start out Ventures with a full group of legendary heroes that have maxed evolved stats, that have all hero abilities. I start Ventures with an account that has maxed out gadgets and tools, so my walls are stronger, I build and repair faster, my pickaxe is more effective, everything is better. I have 2 hoverbots that in themselves will allow me to win almost any mission, and I have all abilities and perks from my heroes. Nothing in Ventures has been a challenge. Group missions, solo missions, it has been a boring grind of getting completely useless rewards because I have everything in the game. The new Dennis hero was nice to get. The first imposter quests were nice to complete, but after getting the Dennis hero, it was just a mind-numbing grind to getting to the end so that I could get the hero and trap superchargers. Of course, yeah, the weapon ones as well, but the trap ones are the ones I'm mostly interested in, really. But point being, we're not getting enough of these superchargers to really make any difference in the game. We cannot max a new hero, we cannot max a new weapon, we cannot max a new schematic in any way. So we're getting like a fifth of what we need to make one really good card, our favorite weapon, our favorite trap, our favorite hero, whatever. We're gonna need to do like 4-5 venture seasons in order to get just 1 to level 60, bringing me to another point. Why cap it at 60 when we're getting so few supercharge your materials. Why not let us YOLO this stuff? The people that need this, the people that are interested in this have won the game. We have already completed it with what we have. So why not let us just focus our effort into whatever we really want to and just go to level 200 over the course of the next 16 years of mind-numbing grinding in Fortnite Save the World. So anyway, Ventures as a high-level player has been a complete disappointment because everything was easy. I didn't really get to restart because I was so crazy strong, bringing me to traps once again, coming in with maxed out traps, legendary tracks, like every imaginable trap in the game. I have it, I've maxed it, best perks, everything, and I can down tier craft it, once again allowing me to just win everything without really thinking. Now, if we look at Ventures from a new player's perspective, it is the exact opposite. And why is that? Well, first and foremost, you're going to join into Ventures with no or bad tools and gadgets, no or bad heroes that aren't very evolved, that don't have like a group bonus. You're not gonna have the evolved abilities. You're not really gonna have anything whatsoever, meaning that your pickaxe is slow, your structures are weak, everything is in Ventures worse because of your core account's status. The most important thing, however, is trap schematics. The thing with Ventures is that you level power level wise very faster. You are going to be able to move from power level 1 to power level 25 or something very fast as you complete the basic imposter quests up to the point where you get Dennis. Everything can be completed in the first few missions, so it is an easy grind for players that want the new legendary hero very fast, and then you end up with a mission requiring you to grind for 10 hours in order to just move a little bit forward. Once you reach this point, you're going to run into a bit of a problem in that the power level bonus that you get doesn't scale the hero core stats beyond what they can be evolved and leveled up to have. So if you have an account such as what I have with my tiny account that just hit Plankerton, best case scenario is having a second evolution hero level 20, but I won't even have 5 legendary heroes level 20 that have a good team perk and a good synergy. So my abilities are gonna be really junk. I only have one hoverbot and it's not even upgraded. I don't have my hero abilities unlocked, so things are really tough. The most annoying thing, however, is that while I can find weapons in the game that will allow me to go pew pew or grind down husks, I cannot really find a good reliable source of traps. And since my traps are only tier 1, I could make them tier 2, but they're only rare, so I don't have any good traps. I almost can't complete base building missions without being a leecher. Then I would need to play with others and hope that they could carry me through the game by crafting the trap schematics that we need for our bases. So as a new player, Ventures is fast, fun, up to the point where you get the Dennis hero, but then it becomes close to impossible to move forward unless you want to grind encampment missions, radar missions, things that don't really require you to build, because the chance that you have a good trap schematic that will allow you to push through if you are in the early game is 0 to nothing. So Ventures moving forward, what are my thoughts on it? I'm really excited about the Ventures concept. I would have liked it to be so that when you start playing Ventures, you are playing the first level, power level 1, as if you have a tier 1 hero, only with perks and bonuses from your squad matching up with that. You should also have traps matching up with that, so that you can't just go in there and go blindfolded through anything as an experienced player. You should also have the scaling made so that when you scale up power level wise in the game, this affects your hero abilities, your traps, everything. And we should have this vending machine feature for traps as well, because if you don't have good traps, you can leech or you can leave. Those are really your options. Another thing I briefly wanted to touch in relation to Ventures is that players can be introduced to game mission types they are unfamiliar with. For instance, something like escorting a bomb is something you won't have seen if you are a Stonewood player, meaning that you're gonna be coming into Ventures, playing with others, possibly players that are very experienced and want to move forward without really having any training or good idea about what it is you need to do. Lastly, the entire Ventures concept, playing with others, means that you're going to be playing with random people, possibly leechers, exploiters, buggers, whatever, but also farming players or players that are super casual that want to, for instance, search the entire zone for chests and safes because they have a side quest for it. They're not playing with an outlander, so they're just gonna be farming down the entire map looking for whatever they need to move forward in the game, while voting no for you to start game objectives, making it a little less enjoyable to play with randoms, because even if you're coming in there and you're super strong and you can just carry the entire mission forward, you have to simply wait until people want to accept the vote on the mission, or just sit idly and wait for the timer to go as far down as possible so that you can start the objective and win the game on your own. So far I'm loving Ventures. There are a lot of tweaks that need to be made to the concept before it is really cool, fun and amazing. I do like that we're not being like allowed to just grind superchargers like crazy in the in-game, because it would just mean that we would grind it out now and not be interested in playing Ventures in the future. But I do feel that we need at least enough for us to get a hero up and running, a trap up and running, a weapon up and running to the new max level that I still don't really feel should be there. Anyway guys, that was what I had to share in this Fortnite Save the World video. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thank you very much for watching.